You were calmly relaxing in your part of the forest. No human ever dared to wander so far out here. Yep, you let out a yawn. I was getting late. You decided to walk back to your den. Well, your hut to be exact. A human left a house here, but they decided to leave it. As you was walking back, you noticed the human was on the ground. Weird, you thought. You went over to them. Human? You said. No response. You looked at them. You started sniffing them. They're not dead. They probably just passed out. You quickly put them on your back and carried them back to your hut. You placed them on the bed and waited for them to wake up. You was making food when they woke up. What the heck? They tried getting up, but they just collapsed back down. My head is spinning. I suggest you don't move so much. You hurt your leg and your head pretty badly. Huh? Who's there? Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to stall you. Who are you? He said. My name is Listener. Nice to meet you. I had to take you back to my hut. I found you knocked out in the forest. Out cold, to be exact. You remember what happened? He said. Demon, he said. Oh, I heard about those wild creatures, he said. They can be so ugly and disgusting but sometimes. But I know some other demons who are actually nice. Tanjiro raised his eyebrow at this. You know other nice demons? Yeah. There's not many of them, but most of them are some of them are kids, and they are pretty nice. I always hate demon slayers. Well, not demon slayers in general. No offense. I can tell by your sword that you was a demon slayer. I just hate demon slayers who just go around slashing demons just because they're there. Like, they don't give them a chance. Like, I know they're vicious creatures, but not all of them are. Like today, almost 2 humans killed me just because I was out in the forest picking berries. Like, jeez, he said. Can I get a break around here? He chuckled a little. Anyways, you pushed some food in front of him. You should eat something. You helped him sit up. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. My arms are just weak. That's all. You thought for a moment. Then he got in bed with him. Huh? Listener, what are you doing? He took a spoonful and put it in his mouth. Here, I'll feed you. You don't have to do that, he said with an animal chewing. It's fine. He said. Listener, there's no... Before you finish a sentence, he stuffed another piece in his mouth. I'm going to feed you whether you like it or not, because you need nutrition. Stubborn, aren't you? Yes, I am, he said with a smile. Tanjiro chuckled at this. After he was done eating, oh, yawn. Listen, what time is it? He said. Based on the sunset, it's probably like 3 in the morning. He said, "Didn't you get sleep at all?" You shook your head. "I was too busy looking after you. I'll make sure you're safe," he said in a tired voice. He went silent. You didn't have to do that. I wanted to help people. That's all," he said. This made Tanjiro smile. "I know how you feel. I always want to help people, but sometimes it's just hard." You nod your head. "Especially the ones who don't want your help and just fight back against you." Before you could finish anything, Tanjiro pulled you down next to him. "Come on, you're getting some sleep," he said. He yawned. There was no fighting against him. He quickly fell asleep. When Tanjiro woke up, he felt something in his hands. He opened his eyes after his vision cleared, and he was holding you tightly. His face turned red. Why am I holding them? Why am I holding them? He thought. Oh my God! If they see me, he couldn't think right. If they see me like this, they're probably gonna think I'm weird or something, or like a pervert, he thought. Before he could finish his thoughts, he woke up, due to him constantly moving. Hunter, what are you? You realized his hands were around you. Your face turned pinkish. Tanjiro. Nothing. Forget it. Wait, how do you know my name? You was whispering your name in your sleep, he thought. Earlier I woke up before you. And he was whispering your name, saying, Tanjiro, Tanjiro. And I was guessing that was your name. That's weird, he thought. I guess it is. Anyways, you should go back to where you came from. Not to be rude, but I think you're able to go back now. Your leg seems in perfect condition, and your head's not hurting anymore, right? Yeah, it isn't. Thanks. No problem. Make sure to come back and visit me, he said with a big smile. Will do. Before he left, he turned around. Hey, listener, you never told me exactly what are you? Oh, well, as you can see, I'm a Kitsune. That's pretty amazing. If it's okay with you, before I leave, can I pet your ears? One silent. Sure. He started petting your ears. His hand ruffled gently in your hair and your ears. It felt so soft, so calming. Anyways, I should get going. Bye, he said. You didn't want the head rubs to stop, but he had stuff to do. When Tanjiro came back for the Demon Slayer's order, he got an earphone from a Nosuke yelling about him leaving them behind. And he got an earphone from Giyu, Shinobu, and all the other Demon Slayers, but he didn't really care. He wanted to meet you again, but he didn't have time. One day, he finally got a day off. Even though he persisted not to have one, they talked him into it, but he was kind of excited. He got to see you. He quickly ran back to where your hut was. When he got there, the scent of demons rolled in. Fuck, he thought. He never said curse words out loud, but he always thought of them. He quickly barged into your house. Your stuff was turned around and he was gone. Crap, 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 where are you? He thought. He decided to go look deeper into the woods. He was searching, couldn't find you. Then, in desperation, he called out your name. He heard a soft, faint tone fight with Tanjiro, and a soft, almost heard voice. It sounded like the person who said his name was in pain. Shit, he thought. He followed their voice and kept calling your name, and you kept responding until you stopped responding. Oh, no, 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 no. He quickly ran over. He saw two demons messing with you. You had powers and you were very strong, but the demons were stronger than you. You was knocked out cold. Tanjiro couldn't fight the demons off because he was too busy making sure you was not hurt and you wasn't dead. It was either fight or flee, and this time he chose flee. But next time, he swore on himself if he ever sees those demons again, he's turning them into sushi. He brought you back to Demon Slayer's headquarters, and he explained the situation of how you helped him and all the other demons. The demon doctor gladly took you in. The demons are saying trust you, so they put a muzzle on your face. Even though Tanjiro persisted that you didn't need one, he was not going to hurt any of them, they couldn't be so sure. Reluctantly, he allowed this to happen. When you finally awoke, you had bandages all over. When you saw a human, you quickly ran to the corner. You had the best experience with humans. You didn't mind helping them, but when they were really up close to you, like in your face up close, especially when they were holding something, it made you back off a little. You had a bad experience with humans. Last time you decided to help a human, they chased you off with a broom. And not exactly a broom, a bamboo stick. And they hit you on the arm so hard that you probably broke it and left a bruise there. This had only been a week ago, but the bruise is still there. It's just gotten lighter. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you, the demon doctor said while stretching out her arm. He looked at her for 1 second, and she had positive energy radiating off of her. You can tell when a person is positive or negative based on the energy they're radiating off of. That's what helps you determine if a person is bad or not. But these senses don't always work. So you decided to trust her. She took good care of you, and Tanjiro came to visit you. You saw his sister Nezuko from now and then, and you would spend time with her, braiding her hair and all of that. You always say how she reminds you of a sister that you never had. Well, truth be told, you did have a sister, but you didn't know what happened to her. You went picking for animals to hunt and berries, and she was nowhere to be found. You did miss her a lot. Tanjiro always looked and cared after you. You saw him as a big brother, but as you and him grew more and more closer, you saw more than that. You saw him as a potential romantic partner. Which was weird. It's a Kitsune and a human. A Kitsune and a human. It wouldn't work, you thought. Would it? You was thinking in your cell. Hey, listener. You heard a familiar voice say. You looked up. It was Tanjiro. Oh, hey, Tanjiro. He said with a cute smile playing off like he wasn't having a mental breakdown. There's something I've been needing to ask you, he said. Here goes nothing. Listener gulped. You gulped. I like you. I like you a lot. More than your friend. Like, I want to take you out on a date, like, he said. I know I'm not human and it may be weird, but can you give me a chance? It's okay if you don't want to. It's always going to be a little weird. Before Tanjiro could finish the sentence, someone walked in. It was Shinobu. Come on, Tanjiro, we have training to do. You don't want to fall behind. Oh, right, coming, Shinobu. He sighed. You didn't get your answer. I'm guessing that was a no. As you were leaving, Tanjiro turned around and mouthed the word yes, which made your heart flutter. Oh my god, he said yes. From that day on, you and him spent a lot of time together. He would escort you around the base, so no demon slayer would give him an earful if you went alone. You and him would do random stuff, like climb trees and admire the view. One day, you guys heard grunting and fighting from the front. Okanai was missing. And you guys followed the noise. You saw him fighting another demon. It was the two demons from earlier who attacked you. Tanjiro was already filled with rage from the attack, and now he was attacking one of his colleagues, or his friends to be sure, which enraged him at least. He started fighting with the demons, and you backed him up. And so the other Hashiras. You guys were all working together to fight the demon. Then, it hit you. Well, more like stabbed you. It was make sure that Tanjiro wasn't getting hurt. And well, and the way, one of the demon slayers, not sure who, accidentally slashed you. You felt yourself fall down to the ground. You hold your chest as it was filling up with blood, and you was coughing up some of it. Your vision went blurry, and you thought, this is the end. I guess I had fun while it lasted. You said, try not to tear up. I got the boy I wanted. What's there not to be happy about? He said, as tears were falling down your face. You're guessing that was truly the end for yourself. Then, something started shaking you. Come on, listener, please wake up. Please wake up, he said. Please, I need you. Come back. You tried to open your eyes, but nothing worked. A heavy weight was on your body. You couldn't move, or you couldn't get up. You could hear the person's voice, and you was able to mutter something. Even though you didn't understand it. It sounded like some ancient language. He didn't understand what you were saying. Tanjiro sighed. At least you're alive. That's all that matters. I don't care if I don't understand you. You were still passed out. Well, you passed out again. Sorry, I guys messed it up. When you awoke, Tanjiro was at your side. Well, he was sleeping at your feet. You chuckled at the sight and pulled him against your chest. Wrapped your legs around him. When he came to, he realized the position he was in. He was embarrassed at first because the demon doctor was looking at him like, ooh, with a face, but he brushed it off. He was cute this way, and he didn't want to move.